Hello YouTube, this is Senior Grounds. I'm making this video for YouTube. This is my first video, so kind of bear with me here. I'm kind of playing it as I go along, but I want to make this video on this penny auction site, bidraivals.com. Now, as most of you know how penny auctions work, they sell groups of bids starting at the 100 bids all the way up to, I think you can buy a package of 500 bids, but each bid costs 65 cents of real money. And once you buy a group of bids or a package of bids, you can bring them back in and see whatever they have for auction and jump into any auction you want. And as you bid on any particular item, it raises the price by 1 penny. Well, the funny thing about these auctions is as you look, there is a Mac laptop, nice. I would like to have it myself, but as you can see, it's $82.54, which you would think is a great price. But if you really looked at it close and looked and saw that there is actually 8,255 bids at 65 cents per bid, well, then you're talking over $5,300 for a $1,200 computer. Now, you still might be getting a great price on it, but old Bid Rivals, if this is the way it's really working, is making a ton of money. Now, what I think is going on is that on these bigger ticket items, the laptops, the iPhones, the iTouches, the cameras, the LCD big screen TVs, the big ticket items as I call them, what I've noticed over my 3-4 weeks of watching and reading and doing research is that the people that are bidding on these big ticket items are a certain group. If you watch these auctions long enough, you'll get to know these people's names, and it seems like they work in shifts. The first group, there'll be 3 or 4, and they'll start bidding on an item, and they'll be using the bid agent or auto bids, and they'll just keep hammering it one after another. And then after a while, another group will come in and like take over, like second shift, and they'll start hammering it. And if you watch these long enough, you'll see a pattern that has the same groups of people bidding on these items, and along with the bids that they're putting in, there is a handful of single bidders that come in and try to snag one of these products and hang around for 10 or 20 bids, and then they disappear. But it's always these auto bidders that stay, and they just continue to hammer it one after another. It seems that their only job is to keep the auction open as long as they can to get enough regular Joes, such as you or me, to come in and waste our bids, because there isn't a snowball's chance in hell that a regular Joe is going to win one of these auctions. Now, the funny thing about these high-ticket auctions is that these people, these auto bidders, they seem to have an unlimited amount of bids that they throw at these auctions. It doesn't matter to them if 100, 200, 300, 400, 1,000, bids for any one particular one of them is nothing to these people. I don't know about you, but I bought 100 bids and it cost me $65, and I just don't have all that kind of money to be throwing around. And I thought these were sites where a person could actually get a good deal, but it couldn't be farther from the truth. These people, these auto bidders that are throwing these enormous amounts of bids at these items, it's incredible. And it seems to be, like I said, an unlimited amount of bids that they have. Now, when if you watch enough of these and you see the pattern of these groups of auto bidders, you'll notice that once item is won, as you can see, that laptop there's it's going to $83 here shortly, which is an incredible amount of bids for a little laptop computer. But you'll notice that when it does end, the winner is, I can't tell you who the winner is going to be right now, but I can tell you it's going to be a certain person that will not be a surprise to me, because I know most of these auto bidders by name now. And what will be striking is the amount of bids that this particular person used to win this. It could easily be in the thousands of bids. I mean, it could be easily 3-4 times the worth of the item itself that this person will end up paying for this. And what else is striking is all the other auto bidders that are bidding on this. I mean, they have thousands of bids on this too, and you can't tell me that these people are walking away after placing thousands of bids and not winning this thing. You just can't. It just doesn't work that way. So something is fishy. Something's not right. And just for an example, last Saturday I watched this iPad, 16 gig iPad auction. It lasted for 17 hours, and they played their groups, their bid games with their certain groups. They would bid for a couple hours, and then another group would come in and bid. And then 17 hours later, the auction finally came to an end, where this Merc 25 character actually won the iPad. Now, if you watch this site for any length of time, you'll get to know this Merc 25 guy. All he bids on is iPhones, iPads, iTouches, cameras, big screen TVs, and laptops. And it's not out of the ordinary for him to throw thousands of bids at any one of these products, even if he doesn't win. I mean, it's incredible the amount of bids that these certain people have. It's just unlimited. And if you get into a bidding war with these people, you will not win. So now I can't prove this, or I have no evidence of any kind, but it's just been what I've been noticing, observing over the past few weeks, that I believe these are bots. Now, I can't prove it, like I said, but I believe these are bots that keep these auctions open as long as they can, driving the price up, and more importantly, keeping them open for a longer period of time to get as many regular people, single bidders, as they can to bid on these products. And that's where I believe the bid rival is making their money, is from regular people like us. So a word of caution, if you're going to go on these penny auctions, stay away from the high ticket items. I noticed on the smaller ticket items, such as the $10, $15, $20 gift cards and movie passes and things like that, people do win them, and they do get fairly decent deals. But I believe their bread and butter are these high ticket items, which they keep open for as long as possible to get regular people to bid that have not a snowball's chance in hell at winning. So stay away from these items, or better yet, just stay away from these penny auction sites, because they're nothing but a scam, in my opinion. Thanks. Have a good day.